Hi everyone! This is the seventh and final video of Ali Abdaal's 7-video challenge. And I'm feeling accomplished, relieved, and proud. 7 videos in 7 weeks. This challenge pushed me more than I expected. Here's what I learned and what you can take away too. I thought 7 videos in 7 months would be manageable, but I still had doubts about my ability to follow through. This wasn't the first YouTube-related course I've invested in. Back in 2020, I spent a lot more money on another program, one that I started but never completed. I carried the regret for a long time, so this challenge felt like my second chance. And guess what? I finished it in just 7 weeks. I didn't even realize it until I checked my calendar today. It felt more like 3 months, so I guess I pleasantly surprised myself. Now I feel more confident in what I can accomplish. Some weeks I felt super motivated. Other weeks I struggled just to start a new video. Even though I knew challenges were part of the process, stepping outside my comfort zone, especially with styles or formats I wouldn't have chosen myself, was tough. For example, I never imagined I would make a review video. From the very beginning of my YouTube journey, I had decided not to show my face. But as I watched my fellow challengers bravely speak on camera, I couldn't help but feel guilty, like I was somehow taking a shortcut. Eventually, I had to learn to be okay with being different and to stand by my decision with confidence. I never thought I'd say this, but my review video might actually be my favorite. As someone who doesn't usually voice strong opinions, creating a review pushed me way out of my comfort zone. But in the process, I got to explore and express a new side of myself, something I didn't expect to learn from this challenge. Now, when I watch that video, it makes me smile. What started as something a bit uncomfortable ended up being fun. I've always had plenty of ideas bouncing around in my head, but organizing my thoughts and finding a simple way to present them was one of my biggest challenges. On top of that, my video making skills were at a beginner level, which made everything even more difficult and sometimes frustrating. But through this challenge, I've definitely improved in both areas. Moving forward, I want to keep refining my storytelling techniques and work on speeding up my editing process. This challenge gave me a sense of community. For the first time, I felt a sense of belonging and acceptance in a space where people truly understood what I was trying to do. Becoming a YouTuber is a big deal, or at least that's how I saw it. But I quickly realized that not everyone gets it. Unlike many people in this challenge, I had already started my YouTube channel before joining. And along the way, I learned an important lesson. Right after publishing my very first video in November 2024, I shared it with someone I truly trusted. This person knew more about my life than almost anyone. My challenges, traumas, accomplishments, things even my family and closest friends didn't know. I wanted to celebrate this milestone, So I asked them to watch it. I didn't ask for a like or a comment. I didn't even want feedback. I just wanted them to see it, to witness the start of this journey with me. With my voice shaking, I said, "You're the only person in the world who knows about this." I still remember the moment I sent the link. Even pressing send felt physically, emotionally, and mentally overwhelming. It was terrifying, like I had done something wrong. Then days passed, weeks passed. Nothing, no response, no acknowledgement. I felt anxious, ignored, and deeply hurt. When I finally saw them again, they still hadn't watched it. They apologized, kind of, but I was confused because I had told them how important this was to me. I knew they were busy. So many people are busy, I get it. But it was just a 7-minute video. Even more time passed. Over a month. I saw them again, and still, they hadn't watched it. That moment hit me hard. As someone who is neurodivergent, I tend to be extremely sensitive to rejection. I've struggled with anxiety and low self-esteem my entire life, both personally and professionally. This wasn't just about a video. It was about feeling unseen. That could have been the moment I gave up, but I didn't. I'm stubborn, and more than anything, I was determined. I kept going. I posted a new video every single week. Then, in early 2025, I came across the 7-video challenge. It felt like the perfect opportunity to push myself further, so I jumped in. That experience with my first video taught me a harsh but valuable lesson. People don't care about your little YouTube channel, period. Just like Ali says, no one cares. And that's actually freeing. Because if no one cares, then there's no reason to hold back, no reason to hesitate, no reason to wait for approval. What truly matters, and what this challenge reinforced, is the importance of looking straight ahead and keeping going, no matter what. Once you start your YouTube journey, your only real job is to keep moving forward. The world isn't entirely harsh. If you stay positive, humble, and determined, you will eventually cross paths with the people who believe in you, the encouragers. On December 14th, 2024, I had an incredible opportunity to speak with a famous author from Japan. As soon as we met, he told me he had just become the 7th subscriber to my channel. I guess his staff had told him about my brand new YouTube channel beforehand. I could not believe my ears. I still remember exactly how I felt in that moment. Shocked and immensely grateful. I thought to myself, he believes in me? His words and presence encouraged me in a way that no one else could. Even now, as I think about what he told me and the positive energy I received that day, I feel emotional. As of today, I have 89 subscribers. Where will I be on December 14th, 2025? What phase of my YouTube journey will I be in by then? One of my dreams now is to share good news with him someday. So, if you ever meet someone who sees your potential, receive their encouragement with gratitude. Let their belief in you keep your inner flame burning. And this isn't just about YouTube, it's about life. I've realized that being a YouTuber is a lot like learning a foreign language. Both require a basic knowledge and framework to build from, a genuine interest to stay curious and excited, a great deal of courage, patience, and determination. And most importantly, it takes a tremendous amount of courage to speak or to post. I've noticed that most people consume information passively. They watch videos, read books, and gather knowledge. But real growth doesn't happen until you take action. No matter how many tutorials you watch about starting the YouTube channel, you won't grow until you post your first video. No matter how much grammar or vocabulary you study, your language skills won't develop until you actually speak. Head knowledge alone doesn't mean anything. True learning happens when you create, when you produce, when you put yourself out there. It's about having the courage to start. Going through this challenge felt like a long psychotherapy session. I was forced to work through my weaknesses, fear, embarrassment, imposter syndrome, and my lifelong insecurities about my English. But along the way, the encouraging words of others helped me see strength I didn't even realize I had. Instead of experiencing vicarious trauma, which I'm all too familiar with as a psychotherapist, I experienced vicarious learning, absorbing insights from my fellow challengers' videos and community posts. One thing I expected from this challenge was accountability, and I needed it. The sense of responsibility created just the right amount of positive stress and anxiety, pushing me to stay energized and committed. Through this experience, I've gained clarity about my passions, intentions, and desires. It also reaffirmed something I deeply believe. When you are intentional and ready, the right people and opportunities will show up. To those of you who took the time to watch my videos, and to those who interacted with me in the community, thank you. Your support meant more than you know. To Ali and his incredible team, thank you for creating this challenge and making it accessible to so many of us. It has been such a precious experience. And to every single one of you who watched this video until the very end, thank you. Whether you've been following my journey from the start or just found my channel today, your time and support mean more to me than words can express. If there's one thing I hope you can take away from this, it's this. Start before you're ready, because the perfect time will never come. In fact, there's no such thing as the perfect time or the perfect anything. Stop making excuses. And I'm not just talking about YouTube. This is about what you love, what you're passionate about. So, what's stopping you? What are you afraid of? Let's be brave together. We got this. Trust that every tiny step is shaping you into the person you're meant to be. I appreciate you so much, and I truly hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Dankeschön. ありがとうございました。